Welcome to Ramsay Street, the place where everybody has good neighbours. Unfortunately though, none of the neighbours are home, so I don't have anyone to play street cricket with me, but we can still have a look at where they live. We have the Robinson house just over here. It's followed by the house where Kate Ramsay's living with Lucas and Lou, I think, at the moment. Followed by the share house where Jade, Kyle and Reese live. Then we have the Kennedy house where poor Dr. Karl's living on his own with Summer, but it looks like they're doing some work to it. Then there's Sonia and Toadie's house. And finally, we have the Williams place. As there's nobody here on the street, I think I'm going to go over to the studio to see if we can track anyone down and check out where they do the interior filming. This is a famous Lassiter square. As we said, we've got Lassiters, we've got Erinsborough News, we've got Charlie's, but the thing I'm most excited about is the iconic Harrold's store. So I'm going to go in and we're going to have a look around. So I'll see you on the other side. Bye. So in Harrold's, how cool is this? There's nobody here, so I'm thinking I might just try and get some stuff for myself. So this is where they have all their coffees and stuff. This is, I might go into the kitchen. Do you want to come into the kitchen? This is where they do all the cooking. So this is their kitchen set. Look, it's actually real. There's a stove. They're not cooking anything in there today. They've got what have they got? They've actually got real food. That's not fake food. And I could serve you from over here if you want to pop around. This is where they get the orders. They take the orders come into here. So this is so cool. And this is where, I don't know who's making coffees now, but Kate used to make coffees here. At the counter I could make you a cappuccino. There's this is their supermarket, because you know how they come in and they buy their odds and ends. So here's their supermarket with, what have they got? There's jelly and, oh yum, Betty Crocker's chocolate muffins. There's all their toiletries. And then here's their counter. I wonder if they're real. They're real, but they're really, really hard. So this is Harrold's. Just take a seat at Harrold's. Unfortunately, Harrold's not here anymore. He's actually left, but he does make the occasional appearance. I think now we might go over to the Kennedys, another one of my favourite families on the street. So let's go have a look at the Kennedys. So come this way. Amazingly, it's all in the one area. So here's the Kennedys. Susan and Karl aren't home, although Susan's not with Karl at the moment, so Karl's not home. It's all a bit all over the place because they're not filming here today, but this is where the Kennedys do their washing up. When we go into the lounge, this is still their kitchen area. Oh, I think the Kennedys were just here. This is where they sit. This is where the Kennedys sit. And look, there's the famous Kennedy portrait of Libby, Billy and Malcolm. Libby's hasn't been on it for a while. Malcolm we saw a while ago, and that's Billy, who, here's a bit of trivia for you. Billy is now on House. There you go, he's all grown up and become a doctor on House. So let's have a look at some of the photos. I've always wanted to know what's in here. Oh look, there's a photo of Jackie Woodburn, who plays Susan. There's a photo here of Libby with a dolphin. Oh, this is a gorgeous photo. Libby and Susan. There's another, I think Libby's the favourite child because there's another one there of Libby. The books, what have they got? Alan Judd, the Noonday Diary, Reader's Digest. They've got gardening books, kitchen books. What are they? Look! Real LPs, the best of bread. What else? I don't know who that is. What else have they got? Is there one that I recognise? Loving this. Australian Favourites with Bruce Rowland. There you go. Right, so that's the Kennedys. Oh, there's their kitchen table area. Let's have a look over here. Here's their kitchen. This must be the front door where they come in from. But look, when you go out, this is what you see. It's actually just a picture of the street. So it's not real. We're going to go visit the street later on, actually. So that's the Kennedys. Feeling a bit thirsty after all of this, so we might head over to Charlie's, which, amazingly enough, is just over here. So here's Charlie's bar. It's quite empty and a bit messy. They must have cleaned up last night. But here's Charlie. Could make, oh, the vacuum cleaners are out. I could make you a cocktail. There's actual real stuff. Water. Oh, it smells a bit like gin, but it could be water. So this is Charlie's. They've got the cappuccino maker. Oh, look, they've got a menu. At Charlie's, you can get breads. You can get smoky barbecue chicken breast and Thai pumpkin snow pea and cashew curry. So there's the Charlie's menu. Over here must be where the bands play. And you've got your famous dartboard. I'm going to have a go, see how I go. Oops, I didn't even make the dartboard, but I'll pretend. There we go. I might leave before I wreck the gaff. Talking about gaffs, let's go over to Sonia and Toadie's. Sonia and Toadie recently got a new gaff, so it's not all in order because they're not filming here today, but here's some of their new furniture. So, it's got a nice green. Sonia's put the ladies' touch on it, so it's going to be trendy. I actually like the furniture. I like this one over here. Can't really see it. It looks like a bit of a bar. And there's more photos. Let's take a sneak of the photos. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's Sonia and Toadie. There's the happy family. And Ryan told us there might be another edition coming. But shh, we can't tell anybody that. I don't know who that is, but there's a cute little kid. So that's the inside. We're going to go take a look outside now. Let's go see what the exterior sets are like. This is where Sonia does her work. Have a look. There's even like little, I don't know what these are because I'm obviously not a gardener. There's little pot plant thingies that you grow stuff in. And then come over here. This is where we see her a lot doing some selling. This is her little hut. This is actually really nice and peaceful. And can you hear that? They're the Australian birds in the background. It's great. So this is it. This is Sonia's. This is, it actually looks like a real nursery. We're on location in the back lot. Literally the studio is probably 100 metres that way. So they don't have far to come. And Ramsay Street itself, I think it's about 1 kilometre or 2 away from here. So it's all quite self-contained. So we're going to go over and see more back lot stuff. So we're walking along the bridge where a lot of decisions happen, a lot of breakups tend to happen on this bridge, but right at the very end over there, that's where a lot of the romantic stuff happens, a lot of the weddings happen. It's been a long day, so I thought I'd have something to eat at Grease Monkeys. Now that's done, might head over to Lucas's garage, but before we go over to Lucas's garage, here's the antique store where we see sometimes the characters pawning stuff because they need money. The last character we saw do that was Tash. She sold her dad's records, and that's where all the secrets came out about Michael that he was hiding. This is Lucas's garage. Unfortunately, Lucas isn't in today, but you can see there's a couple of cars to be repaired, mine included. Thought I'd drop mine in for a bit of a service. So, as a result, I'm not going to be able to get back. So I'm going to I think I might have to catch the bus. Okay, so it's time for the bus. I'm going to see where this can take us. The Neighbours bus apparently goes everywhere. We can go all over Melbourne, all over Victoria. Last time we saw Drew going to Sydney from here. Hold on a sec. There's even a bus to Dublin. Only in Erinsborough can you catch a bus to Dublin. So I think one's coming in 10 minutes. I'm just going to wait here in the glorious sun and I'll see you back in Dublin.